Fuchs in the house. How's everybody doing today? I do a review on some movies and a couple older mainstream movies, and then a couple horror flicks, a few horror flicks that me and my friend Pat watched. Trying to get caught up on some of the movie talk, and I've still got a list that I'm behind, and so hopefully try to start making a dent in this. Um, Hope everybody's doing all right. Over the weekend, was over by the folks and did some gutter repair, and I'm kind of curious if it worked out. I tried Flex Seal previously with it last couple of years. Didn't really get the results I was hoping for, and so just went with a caulking kind of solution this time. And rained the other day, and maybe it held. And I kind of want to get another day of rain just to see the results to see if it worked out. Kind of never really did that kind of project for trying to stop a leak in a gutter, so kind of curious about it. Um, Thanks for watching my videos, appreciate it. And yeah, same old crazy world out there, everybody. Don't know what to say to. Just hope everybody gets along and it does all right. Parents' garden, they're still getting some tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes have been just abundance, and then regular tomatoes, they're getting their share. Carrots are, I think, what's left, and wildflowers were decent this year that I planted. Hope I can do that next year. Worked out pretty good. Uh, Flower wise, buying from the stores, that was I wasted a few bucks. Where I kind of wish that I take that back. Um, Movie talk, just gonna dive right into it. First one, State of Play 2009, Russell Crowe and Ben Affleck. Journalist and junior senator kind of get into a web of conspiracy and decent storyline. It's one that if you're into I guess dark drama, dark thriller kind of mind game. It does its own. It's one of those movies that you really don't want to step away from the movie while it's going. Like you want to pause it or wait for a break or something like that. Next one, Trespass, 1992. Bill Paxton, Ice T, Ice Cube. A couple firefighters go to St. Louis inner city um, and go to an abandoned warehouse where they're looking for a treasure, and end up coming across a gang, and kind of gets between somewhat of a gang war, um, trying to figure out what these firefighters are there for, and they're trying to search for the gold. It, a different movie for action movie. I think originality is there. It does its job, telling the storyline, and yeah, that'll be that. And then my three horror flicks. Friend Pat and myself have been watching movies, and these are three that, to be honest, I'm behind so much. It's like I gotta start getting this so I get caught up. Trying to remember these movies is kind of a little intriguing. First one, 2008, Midnight Meat Train. Vinnie Jones and Bradley Cooper. Photographer who's kind of stuck in a rut decides to go do photography after dark at Subway. And as he's taking pictures, all of a sudden people start dying. And so he kind of gets into the what's going on kind of scenario. Ends up that a serial killer is using the train to do his handiwork. And it is a graphic movie. So um, that's that. And then next, 2015, Containment, a British movie. A guy wakes up and all of a sudden he can't open it, get out of his apartment. It's sealed. And so he starts looking around, and all the other apartment buildings also are sealed, and there's people in hazmat suits that are, attacking the residents. And so it comes down to residents get together, and a story of survival. There is a good storyline with it. Surprised me. I think it got a 4.9. I'd kind of give it a 5.5. Just stayed a little higher. And then next one, 2017, Caught. This is a horror flick, and this one's a little dark, I thought. Where, Midnight Meat Train just a horror flick, and Containment kind of has a storyline to it. Caught, basically this couple in I want to say Ireland. Don't quote. I know it's an English slash Irish movie. All of a sudden they get some visitors, two visitors, and ends up being it's a sci-fi flick, sci-fi horror, and it ends up that they need to survive while this couple's in their house. And there is one scene that's pretty out there, uh, and so that one kind of puts it a little over the top. But storyline again, something if you're into, you have to be into horror flicks, otherwise, just not worth going into it. Um, Different storyline a little bit. It again somewhere if you're looking different, change things up. I never thought I'd watch so many horror flicks, but it's like I've seen so many action movies and dramas. It's like, yeah, let's try something. So it is a genre that I've opened up to compared to I I still am one that there's just some movies that I just won't go into. I don't know. I guess it's the mood for me. Um, so that's about it for today. And thanks for watching and appreciate it. Um, if you guys have any comments or any movie suggestions, I don't care if it's, I mean, I kind of try to get, but yeah, if you want to throw some movies out there that yourselves, please do, and appreciate that. And have a good one. Thanks again for watching.